Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Go on. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a good look. What I go on, peeps. What I go on. We are continuing. The journey continues. All right. So our task is to find the angles. So we're supposed to find the value of angle x, y, and z. All right. So just type in what would be the angle for those. Welcome everyone, welcome. It's gonna be another awesome night. The work never ends, you know what I mean? Right, so give me a few seconds to share it to a couple people. You know, some persons not dedicated enough. Julie, welcome. Carlito, yeah man, seeing people them from last night, yeah man. Can see you guys have the interest. Alright. People are come on to so you know it already. Put it on the status and then put something like that. And then we can start work them. But you guys go and work them in the meantime. Cause you know we don't have no time for waste, don't it? No time for waste. Thursday exam. This related to city and guilds also. In the meantime, guys, just go and like the video and then look to something. Let's try to get it in my prep group and so forth. Hopefully those guys can join also. Alright, you know Mr. Benny style. I love to share with everyone. Everyone. Alright, so let's go. What's the value of angle x in the first one? I saw someone was saying under the previous video that that is not how they're gonna set up the question. Some of them is gonna be multiple choice, but some of them is workout. How I normally do with my students, especially with city and guilds, I do not give them the options unless it's absolutely necessary. What that does, it gives students an opportunity to work out the questions without seeing answers. Too often students see the answers and they just guess. Mr. Bennett not deal with guessing thing. Certainty we deal with. So my thing is teach them the principle, teach them how to get it and all of that. Alright, so let's go. What's the value of angle x? Now, first of all, we have to identify what type of triangle it is. And this is a right angle triangle. We have discussed this in class with my student. A right angle triangle is one angle equal 90 degrees. Right? So what that does, it gives us the information that we need. We now know that this angle here plus this angle here is 90 degrees. So we can form up an equation and then solve for it. So I'm also going to about this x. So we know that this plus this is 90. How do we know that? We know that for all triangles, the sum of the interior angles or the three angles must add up to 180 degrees. So if this is 90, these two must be 90. So we come to bam, and that's 90. And we divide both sides by 3. So x is equal to 30 degrees. Alright, they did not ask us to find the value of this angle, but if they did, we know that this angle here, since x is 30, right here it would be 30 degrees, and this would be 2 times 30, and that would be 60 degrees. So this makes sense. 60 plus 30, that's 90, and 90 that gives us 180. All right, let's move on to the next one. Now we're going to find y and z. That angle up there is z. All right, so what's the value of angle y? Now first you have to identify what type of triangle it is. Now this two stroke right here indicate that these two sides are equal, right? And it also indicate that it's an isosceles triangle. So it's an isosceles triangle and the base angles are equal. So right away we know that y is equal to 50 degrees, all right? Based on that fact, so this is 50. Now if this is 50 and this is 50, that gives us 100, and we know that the triangle, the total sum of the interior angles must be 180 degrees. So all we have to do is to subtract 100 from that, and we get 80 degrees. All right. If you're new here, please ensure that you're subscribed. Please ensure that you like the video. All right, guys. Don't be selfish now. We want others to be able to participate and be a part of this. All right. Yes, Julia, see the answers. Someone says they got 90 in the ability. Awesome, awesome. So you shot at only 10. Very good. Alright, so we're gonna work on that 10% tonight, alright? Work never end. Alright, so it's very important. Here's another one. We are on angles, so let us look at another question. Or they can set it up and you guys gonna work it out and tell me the answer. What would be the value of angle x and what's the reason? Let's go, guys, let's go. Good night, Yang. Eslop, welcome. Guys, the writing I move a bit fast, so if you don't hear me call the name, much love and respect just the same, alright? And I want to say I appreciate everyone for coming out, because you know it go, not everyone is interested in learning, alright? So big up for all the persons who are here. You are appreciated. So what's the value of the angle x? I don't see any answers yet. So you guys have 30 more seconds. Guys, remember with maths, we also work on our speed, not just know how to do it. We have to do it in a time efficient kind of manner, because you don't want to finish the exam to finish and you are not finished. All right, so it's very important. Someone says x equal 36. And it's a slope. All right. Good mornings. You're doing good. All the best in your exam. All right. All the best in your exam. Work it out, guys. I need to do it now. All right. We have a lot to cover tonight again. I think we need to look at area also. Alright, so let's look at this. Alright, so right away from see this, we know that this is an angle and a straight line, right? And we know that angle on a straight line adds up to 180 degrees. Alright, so that's a general rule. Straight line 180 degrees. So what we can do, we know that 2x plus 6x is equal to, God, I put 360, 180 degrees. Alright, so then we get 8x, 2 and 4, 2 and 6, that's 8. And then now we can divide by 8, and that would be our answer. Alright, so let us divide this by 8. Just do rough work over here so persons can see it. 8 into 1 you can't, so we go over to 18. So we get 2, 8, 2, 16. We now subtract, we get 2, carry down the 2, and then we say 8 into 20. That goes 2 times again, right? And 8 2s 16. 4, put a point, carry down the 0, so it's 22.5. Alright, remember guys, angles on a straight line sum up to 180 degrees, so it's very important. So that works out to about 22.5. Alright, since as you guys didn't get that one, just you guys try this one now. Alright, if you're watching the playback, please ensure you like the video. Alright, please ensure you share with others so they can benefit also. Alright, I want you guys to try this one. Let's try this one for yourself. What will be the value of x right there? So we have x bar, and 2x. Yeah man, I know guys, I know it's 3 more days until the exam. That's why I'm working, right? I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come on Wednesday, so I'm going to give you guys some time today, alright? What's the value of angle x? Work it out guys, work it out. Remember, angles on a straight line adds up to 180 degrees. Yeah man, go ahead Yang. Someone says 45. Guys, I have some scheduled class for tomorrow, but I will try, alright? I have some persons overseas that I normally do class with, and it's kind of very difficult sometimes, right? Alright, so we can just add all these because we know that all three rather must add to 180 degrees, so that will give us 2x plus that 4x actually. So it's as if we're dividing by 4 now. Alright. 4 into 18, that goes 4, 4, 16, so that's 4. Remainder 2. 4 into 20 goes 5 times. So that is 45 degrees. So the value of angle x is 45, 45, and this will be 90 degrees, which gives us the 180. Well done guys, well done. Guys, exam can never be easy. The only way easy if you prepare for it. So you're gonna just continue work and work until that day comes. That's how you're gonna work. That's how it's gonna be easy. But there is no such thing as a easy thing. Good night, Sandrine. There's no such thing as an easy exam. Alright? Alright, I want you guys to try this one quickly and then we can move to area and perimeter and all of those. Not just one, two of them. What will be the value of angle C and the reason, and also this one. So this would be D. I didn't go for markers by the school today, man. Somehow it slipped me. I'm really so tired, guys. Guys, if you're on, just hit the like button. I could see you're on because this is only showing me that one person on. So just hit the like button. Someone said the first one is 80 degrees. Just use the letter like C equal, D equal also. Yeah, man, this is grade 6 exam. Yes, this is correct. Yes, you are preparing for the mental ability. Alright? Hi, good evening. You said Saturday, right? So this Saturday. No, I'm doing a live. So if you want, you can come on. Same stuff. Well, probably this new. Come on, Matt's alive, so you can come on if you can. I always do lives, you know. So I'm on now. Probably other hear me. Alright. Yeah, just click. Alright, no problem. Matt's alive, man. Alright. Alright. So let's go, guys. Let's go. This is one of my new students. You know anything already. Sorry about that. You know, when you do your work, guys, I'm going to encourage you students. You see, when you're good at what you do, trust me, you're not going to go hungry. Alright? So just keep doing the maths. Be patient. Things will work out. I have students all over the world. I never dream of this. Alright? Alright. So it says C plus C plus C, right? Because all three angles must add up to 180 degrees. Mr. Benita teaching us structure, you know. So we add this. That gives us 3C. And that's 180. Right? Gonna put the degrees. Don't complicate now. Alright, well no, it's gonna be degree, whatever we get, right? And then now 3. So C is equal to 60 degrees. And that is an equilateral triangle. Sometimes they will ask you about it in terms of the what type of triangle and the features or the characteristics of equilateral. Now, who can type and tell me what is so special about an equilateral triangle as we work out D? So just leave that in the comment section. I'm going to look because we want to see if you guys know a lot so we can elaborate on certain things. Now, this one says D plus 70 plus 80 is equal to 180 degrees. How do we know that? All triangles, the interior angles sum up to 180 degrees. So this is 150 and that gives us 180. So it's 180 minus 150. Alright, so D is equal to 30 degrees. Guys, tonight we are touching about 30. Yeah, because of 150. Sorry guys. So that's 30 Guys, tonight we are touch a lot of stuff, alright? A lot of stuff. We're gonna do fractions, equations, everything. Alright? No holding back tonight. As I say, I have a very tight schedule. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to come on back. But you guys can definitely check out all the videos on my channel. But basically I touch everything because we don't want students to take no topic for granted. Alright? So we look at angles. We're going to be looking at perimeter. And who can type in and say what is a perimeter? What is meant by the word perimeter? We can examine it. So we're just testing knowledge. Now this is a what? Rectangle. Right? This is a all sides equal. This is a square. This is a triangle. Alright, so I'm gonna put in some measurement now, guys, and you guys gonna tell us what would be the perimeter. Now, for those of you who don't know, the perimeter is the total distance around an enclosed shape or figure. So I want you guys to find out, if you were to add up all these numbers, how much you would get for each for the perimeter. Alright, so go ahead and do that. And very interesting one, the circle. How would you find the perimeter of a circle with radius 7 centimeters? So go ahead and do that, guys. I see somebody say it's length times width. Talia, that's Talia Bailey. Whoa, it's been so long, girl. You need to message me and find out how you're doing and things. Alright. Guys, only when we are doing area, we multiply length times width. Perimeter is actually the total distance around. So it's the total distance around the rectangle. The total distance around. Very good, Jordan. Yes, Jonathan. What's up? What's up? Rika. Chemo. Yeah, man. Big up. Alright, someone said the rectangle is equal to 70. Talia, message me, man. Let me see what you're doing and so forth. Alright? Yeah. Alright, so let's just work the rectangle. Everyone seems to be saying 70. Now, what we know about a rectangle is that the opposite sides are equal. So, if this is 20, this is also 20. And this is 15, so this is 15. Alright, so what we do now, we add all four sides. So, we can do it the easy way, 20 plus 15 plus 20 plus 15. Four numbers, right? 20 and that 40. How could it say 20 plus this is 35 plus 35 equal 70 centimeter. Notice it's not squared because it's a length. That's why it says the triangle is 56, carton also. Alright? And for the square, all four sides are equal. So all the sides is equal to 7. And we add 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And that is 28. Or we could have said, since it's four sides and all four sides is equal to 7, 4 times 7, which is equal to 28. So either way, you guys are perfectly correct. And for the triangle, it has 3 sides, right? And triangle mean 3. Tri mean 3. So we add all 3 sides and then we can, so it's 25 plus 24 plus 7. This and this will give us 31. So it's 25 plus 31 and that gives us 1 and 5, 6 and that 56 centimeters. But you guys don't know how to get the circle. I'm going to give you guys 2 minutes to get the circle, alright? Alright, so you think it's 14. Let us examine it. Let us examine it and see if it's 14. A circle is a special case. A line drawn from the center to the circumference is known as the radius. Alright, they can ask you this. Alright, if a line was drawn right through the center, touching 2 points on the circumference, what would that call? It begins with D and ends with R. And what it is, this, whatever this name is, it is 2 times the radius. Sometimes they will question you on that, so you have to be prepared, right? So with the circle is a special case, so I'm going to just clear the board and explain that. Someone said they think it's 14. Let us examine it. So circumference, or the perimeter of a circle, is 2 pi r. Now we have to know what is pi. Pi is equal to 22 over 7 or 3.14. Right? Since the radius is a multiple of 7, we can use 22. Someone says 49. So it will be 2 pi, which is 22 over 7, times r, but r represents the radius, which is equal to 7. And then we cancel down. You guys cancel that down for me and say 2 times 22 over 7 times 7. What's the answer for that? Correct, that's 44. 2 times 22, that's 44 centimeters. Alright, I'm going to give you guys one more to find the circumference. Alright, and then I'm going to give you guys a challenging one and see how well you guys angle that one. Alright, so this is 3.5 centimeters. Go ahead and find the perimeter or the circumference. Let's see who will be the first person to get this one. Find the circumference. Alright, Talia. See everybody at work. Good, good. Love this, guys. Love this. Alright. Guys, remember this formula. Circumference is equal to 2 pi r, right? So in this case, pi is 22 over 7 times 3.5, which is the radius. You can say 3.5 into itself 1, into this 2, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into this 1. So that is 22 centimeters. Alright? Let us see how well you guys can angle this one now. Somebody said them can't see it. Not sure what you can't see exactly. Chemo. Alright. I want you guys to do this one now. And this will show me that if how well you guys are thinking, alright? Now this is a track, and I'm gonna put in the measurement, and you guys gonna find the perimeter of the track. All right. That's it. Go ahead and find the perimeter of the entire track. Let's see how well you guys can handle problem solving. Even though it's not really problem solving, but let's see. How do you guys find the perimeter of that track? Or the total distance around? Alright, someone says 48 centimeter. One more minute, guys, one more minute. Someone says 38. Alright, let's see now, guys. Like, you eat some food and you don't know anything about. Alright. So, two things. One, we can look and say, alright, if this is 14, it means that the radius is 7. That's the first step. And we can look and say what make up the track. It's a rectangle and a circle. So these are two semicircles. They both have the same radius, so we can treat it as one. So we're gonna just treat this with the area, with the perimeter as one circle. As if we combine them together, it will be one circle because the radius is the same. Remember, in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So this side is also 14. So all we have to do is just find the perimeter for the circle, which is 2 pi r, plus the perimeter for these two sides. Remember, opposite side equals, so this is also 10. So this is basically 20. So let's find the area, perimeter rather, or the circumference. 22 over 7 times 7. And we got 44, right? We got 44, so it's 44 plus 20, and that would give us 64 centimeter. How did you guys get 48? I'm wondering now. Oh guys, if you're just joining, hit the like button so YouTube can share it to someone who might be struggling. Alright? So if you're on now, even if you're watching playback, just hit the like button so they can share it to somebody else. Alright? We can't be selfish, we can't be, we have to care about others also. Somebody said check again. 10 and 10 are 20. The entire circle would be 44. We had worked that earlier. So basically it's one circle, right? Good job, guys. Good job, nevertheless. Good attempt. Nothing is wrong with that. Alright, so now I'm going to give you guys a chance to redeem yourself and then we'll move on to area quickly, alright? Then we're going to look at some fractions and stuff. Fraction is one of the broadest topics. So I want you guys to redeem yourself. So this is what Mr. Bennett is giving you an opportunity to do. Alright? Find the perimeter of this one. No mistake now, guys. No mistake. Guys, remember we can't add the inside part, you know. Because perimeter means the total distance around. So it's right round. Alright? We can't add the inside part because it's only the distance around. Alright? So we could look at these, then we look at area, then we go on to some fractions, some algebra and stuff. Alright? And guys, you can share it. You can share the video and things so other persons can come on. If you know your classmate, might do it also. You can share with him, man. Nothing wrong with that. We actually get it up to 100 likes today, guys. Alright? I don't know why you guys don't like it. I'm tired of come on, you know, guys. Most thing you can do is just hit the like button, you know? Alright, so we're gonna do this in 1 more minute. I hope if you're watching the playback, I hope you're attempting the questions also. Yeah, man, that's what you're here for. I'm gonna do the solution. It doesn't matter if it's wrong. Right? It's better to get it wrong here. And the 13 people are watching, only that YouTube say. Oh, it only be 21 likes. A lot of persons are on. Probably 100 persons are on now. Last night he told me that it was 4 persons. When I came off, it says 108 views. That's how YouTube works sometimes. It doesn't give you a correct figure. Alright? But the likes kind of show you. Like you see 22 likes, you know, so yeah, at least 22 persons. Guys, you just want it to spread to everyone. That's my thing, alright? So if all of this is 7, that means right here is 3.5 and right here is 3.5. We are done one like that. This one is a bit tricky. I'm going to go through it step by step. So it's the circumference of the circle. We have to remember, this is only what? Half of a circle. So we have to divide it by 2. Whatever the answer is, we divide it by 2, right? Oh. And this one is also 6. Alright, so this one can be a bit tricky. So let's go. We can add these 3 sides. 6 plus 7 plus 6. So it's 6 plus 6 plus 7, which is this. And we just calculate in the curve part. So it's 2 pi r. That's it. The pi will be 22 over 7. And the radius 3.5. This into this 1, this into this 2. We got 22 earlier, right? So it's 22, 6 and 6, 12, plus that 19. So it's 22 plus 19. 9 and 2, 11, 1 carry 1, 3, 4. So it's 41 centimeters. Guys, thank God I'm here doing this because it seems as if persons are unable to get this one. You're not late, man. You're not late. You're welcome anytime, man. You can always watch the playback. That's the beauty of YouTube. You can watch it from the start again. Alright? Pause it, practice, and so forth. Alright, guys. So we said that we look at area quickly. So hope everyone that is clear right now and everyone is learning. Alright? Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button so we can reach a youth who might be struggling, can't afford tutoring, but him can get the help. Alright? Just hit the like button. That's what the like button does. A student of mine explained to me and said, sir, when somebody like your video, is like you make a recommendation. So what YouTube does is that it recommends it to someone and say, listen, something I go on and say, no, check out here. So it's gonna go on their page once you search for anything to do with maths related. Alright? So just help someone, because not everyone can afford tutoring. We have to know that. Alright? When I was going to school, I couldn't afford any tutoring, and that is why I tutor at a reduced cost, because I can just imagine I don't want cost to be an issue why persons cannot be a part of my class. Rather lose. Me give discount. Because at the end of the day, all of us are Jamaicans. Right? Alright, so we could go simple first. And then we go complex, alright? Circle kind of look how we used to Jaja. Alright? So we're gonna look at finding the area. If you know how to do those, guys, go ahead and do them. I'm gonna start in about 4 minutes. So go ahead and try that. The circle one can be a little bit tricky. I see someone getting a lot of them already. Very good, very good. So I'm going to give the others a little time and then we'll go through them. Because what we want, guys, you don't want to just be giving you solutions. We want you guys to attempt them also. Alright? And see how well you can do. Alright, guys, so we're going to begin in 2 minutes. What's the area of the rectangle and what's the area of the... I don't see nobody touch the area of the circle, you know. And guys, if you are doing city angles, CSEC, this is also applies to you. Cherry plus player. What that mean? Cherry players? No, sir. So 154. Alright. Alright, so let's go through this, guys. So area of a rectangle, as someone says, is length times the width. So that will give us 10 centimeters times 5 centimeters, which is equal to 50 centimeters square. I didn't see anybody put the square, but I know you guys know that it's square. Alright, so as this is square, this is a square. And it's side times side, which is 6 times 6. And that is equal to 36 centimeters square. Oh, I didn't put any dimension on the triangle. Oh my God, nobody said that. So it's 20, 15, and 31. Go ahead and find the area for the triangle, guys. Make we do the something there. Oh, you did, sorry. We could do the circle in the meantime. Alright. So area of rectangle is length times width. If I have the L of a rectangle. Lord. right? Rectangle. The square is side times side, so it's 6 times 6. And we're going to look at the circle. You guys try the triangle in the meantime. 20, 15, and 31, alright? And then we're going to look at the circle now. Someone said they got circle at 10. Someone said 9,300. And someone said for the triangle is 56. Remember, it's not perimeter, you know, guys. It's the area. It's the area we're doing now. So we looked at perimeter. And somebody said the triangle is 150. Alright. Somebody said 93,000. Oh my God. Whoa. Lord Jesus, guys. Circle 17. Someone says base times height divided by 2. Alright. So I could do the circle first, guys. Now the circle, the area of the circle is pi r square. We know what pi is. Based off of the perimeter, it's 22 over 7 times 7 times 7. R square means number multiplied by itself. Alright, so this into this 1. And it's 22 times that. 7 2 is 14. 7 2 is 14 and 1 15. So what someone did say 154 centimeters square, that is correct. Alright, so for the circle, it's 154 centimeters square. Do hit the like button if you're just joining, guys. And if you love Wagwan, if you don't love Wagwan, you cannot hit the like button. But if you love Wagwan, just hit the like button. Too many persons are going the wrong way, alright? Mr. Bennett want to be a positive influence for the younger generation, alright? Yeah. You guys must come and get jobs. Money in the pocket and thing. Yeah. No more criminals around here. No scamming, alright? All positive vibration, Mr. Bennett, to deal with. If you're not about that, you won't like me. I can live with that. Alright? So let's just look at the right angle triangle, guys. And I want to show you guys something. How easy it actually is. This is how I show my city angle students. And this kind of see the whole thing. Alright? So this basically like this, right? If we look closely, let us turn it into a rectangle. Right? We can do that in math, you know. If we do that, it's like, what you notice, it's a rectangle, right? With sides 15 and 20. Right? So all we have to do, what's the area of the rectangle? It's length times width, ain't it? So it's 20 times 15, which works out to 300 centimeters square. So the entire rectangle is 300 centimeters square. However, we only want a half of it, right? Which is this portion here. So what's a half of 300? Correct, guys, 150, right? So we divide by 2 because, you know, and that gives us 150 centimeters square. Or you could have do it the formula way if you understand that it's the base times the height. Now this is the base and this is the height. The 15 is a trick. Alright, 31 is a trick. So it would be 20 times 15 upon 2. 22 1 to into that 10. We still get 150 centimeters square. Alright. So guys, are you guys ready to do a composite shape? Alright. It couldn't be 1.5 though. Unless we're dealing with decimal. Alright. Alright, so let's move on to a compound shape. So I'm going to ask you guys, I want to see who can get this one. Come on guys, no error. Alright, find the area of this particular compound shape. And you guys kind of have an idea of what shape I'll be coming with. The one here look bigger than this, alright? So all of this is 14. This is 12. And you're asked to find the area of this. Should I make the number smaller? Maybe make the number smaller, guys. I'm checking for principle, not if you can multiply, alright? So I'm going to make this be 7 and this be 6. I'm more checking for principle if you guys are getting it. I'm not checking for multiplication. Find the area of that field, the entire field. Go ahead. 3 minutes to do that, alright, guys? If you're just joining us or if you're on and you did not hit the like button, please do that for me now, please. Alright guys, go ahead, thanks. Thanks if somebody hit the like button. Thanks, it's a minute, I appreciate that. And guys, hitting the like button is more for someone who probably be struggling and you want the video reach them. That's it, that's the main purpose. Celine, big up, big up. Celine, you know, come check who pass student at school, come check who, man. I don't pass student nothing, you know, guys. Yeah, man, still a support. Big up. Nurse, Celine, big up, man, big up. Happy to have you here. Alright, someone says 308. Alright. 1 more minute, guys. Let's go, let's go. Push yourself, alright? Alright, ready, guys, ready. So, two-way, we can look at it. We can look at it as in two semicircles, or we can just say it's one big circle, right? With radius 7, alright? Not 7, radius 3.5. So if this is that, this is 3.5. But somebody didn't adjust that. I gave it diameter and you guys didn't adjust. Bet. Alright? So very important. So it's pi r square plus the two sides, right? So we call that 12. Because it's, no, 6 times 7 rather. Alright, so let's just find the area for the circle. And this is a rectangle which is length times width. So 22 over 7 times 3.5 times 3.5 plus 42 centimeters squared. Because we're going to multiply 6, 7. So this works out to 42. So we find the area for these now. So this into this 1, this into this 2, 2 into 2, 1, 2 into that 11. 11 times this, I don't know, 38.5, we done this in class already, plus 42. Alright, so let me just line it up, 42.0, so that's 5, put the decimal point on a decimal point, 8 and 2, 10, carry 1, and that gives us 80.5 centimeters square. Guys, you have to review them, right? Because we don't have the time to go through many of them because we want to look at other stuff like fractions, which we're gonna do now. But remember, it's not a square, you know, because guess what? One side was given as 7 and one side was given as 6. So it's not a square actually, but a rectangle. But 6 times 7, that's 42. Alright? Alright, so let's go. We'll look at some fractions now. Fraction is a very critical component of PEP. So I want you guys to go ahead and try do these on your own. This will give me an idea of where you guys are. Alright, so it's 5.5 plus 3 1/5. Go ahead and do that and we can proceed. Alright. Someone says 8 and 7 over 10. Alright, so let's do this quickly and then we can go to another. So we can say 5 and 3, 8, and then we just add a half plus 1/5. When you're adding or subtracting, you find the lowest common multiple, which is 10 in this case. The lowest number that 2 and 5 can go into is 10. 2 into 10, 5 times. And then 5 into 10 goes 2 times. So we add 2 here. So this works out to 7 over 10. But remember, we add the 8 first. Very good, very good. Look at this one now. Trouble now. Let's see who will get this one. 2 and 1/3 minus 1 and 4/5. Go ahead and try that one, guys. Thanks for the likes, guys. Almost there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Really appreciate you all. We're gonna continue working. So students can watch the playback if anything, alright? If someone is not here, they can always watch the playback. Someone say 1 more like that, sir, please. Alright, someone says 7 over 15. Alright. Gonna work it in a minute. Alright, someone says 1 and 7 over 15. Someone says 7 over 15. Alright, good job, guys. I don't know the answer. I haven't worked it out as yet. but we're gonna be looking at it. Alright? So let's go. So it's 2 3s 6 plus 1 7 over 3. 1 times 5, that's 5, plus 4, that's 9 over 5. Let me just check. 155 plus 4, 9 over 5. Notice we keep the denominators in both cases, right? So we just change it to what we call improper. But when we are adding and subtracting, we must bring them to a common denominator. So in this case, it's the lowest common multiple of 3 and 5. Just in case someone might not know, here comes a 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Alright, then I try for 5. 5, 10, 15. The first number that comes in both, that is the lowest common multiple. Just in case someone might be wondering, alright? And then now we say 3 into 15, that's 5. So multiply 7 times 5, that's 35, minus 5 into 15, 3. So 3 nines 27. Now remember we are subtracting. Sometimes students will add this, like they get 35 and add this, just not remembering, alright? So we need 3 more to make 30 and 5. So that's 8 over 15. I think I did see that this answer. Guys, that one, are you guys doing a bit? So it's actually 8 over 15. Alright? Guys, thank you so much. We hit the 1 hour mark. Let's continue to work. Alright? Alright, we're going to also look at a multiplication and we're going to come back to addition. Someone had said that they want an addition. Alright, guess what? I could do the addition now. Go ahead and do the addition. And someone was saying do one more like that. Alright? Go ahead and try that one. Because someone was really asking for that. Someone was saying minus. We couldn't get the minus, guys. You have to convert it. Jordan Collins say 1 and 2 over 15. Thanks, Pete, for forwarding. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks. Alright. So then you can say how much he's grateful because me alone and here is kind of boring. Alright. Alright, so let's work out this one. Hopefully, everyone, guys, notice me and push it because I want to increase your speed. Alright. Cherry says 8 and 3 over 10. Let's just see if Cherry is correct. He said 8 and 3 over 10. Alright, so let's proceed. So we can say 4 and 3, 7. And then we add a half plus 4 fifths. The LCM would be 10. 2 into 10, 5. So that goes 1 times 5 is 5. 5 into 10, 2. So that gives us 4 2s, 8. Right? So now we add 5 plus 8, we get 13 over 10, right? We can convert this because 13 is greater than 10. So we can convert this 10 into this goes 1 time and remainder 3 out of 10. And then we add this. So 7 plus 1, because you add the whole numbers, 7 plus 1 is 8. And that's 3 over 10. So awesome job, Cherry. That is indeed correct. Is which Cherry that? Must be the one in the box. Alright. So let us look at a multiplication now. I hope the thing showing good enough, guys. So guys, we're gonna look at a multiplication and a division, because we have to divide, don't it? And I just go that. Alright. For the other 50 persons, why haven't you liked the video? Come on, let's go, guys, let's go. Like the video, man, like the video, like the video. Why only can't like the video, guys? I wanna come off already. Alright, let's look at a multiplication. And then we look at a division. Let's look at these two. Go ahead and solve them. That's the answer for the multiplication, 1.5. Alright, so someone says 9/10. What about the division one? Let's go, let's go. KLM on. That's one of my young students. Alright, so let's go now, let's go now. Alright, so we're gonna convert this 1.5. So it's 1 times 2, that's 2 plus 1. We get 3/2 times 3/5, right? So all we're doing now is to multiply numerator by numerator. So that's 3 times 3 and 2 times 5. So that's 9, 2, 5, 10. And that is our answer. We do the same thing for this one. But I'm going to see if you guys, I'm going to look in the comment section to see if you guys got it correct or whatever answer you posted. Let's go. Someone says 7, 30 or 13. Oh. Someone say you can't divide fraction. So Let us divide it and see. So 3, 5, 15 plus 1, 16. So we convert this first. Put divide. Oh, somebody get the answer, but I didn't type it. Okay. Alright, so let's go. One more division, because some persons are a bit struggling. And then we'll look at some algebra. Alright. So it's 2 1/4 divided by 2 1/3. Let's see how you guys angle that one. Yeah, somebody said me log in. I'm not sure what happened. I did see someone was putting a comment and then it itch up on something. So I'm not sure what's happening. I guess that part of the tape probably going to be a bit fuzzy. But generally I think it should be good. Someone says 27 over 28. 27 over 28. Alright. So I guess it's the internet. Sometimes that will happen. We don't have control over everything. So definitely. Alright. So let's go, guys. Let's go. So it's 2 1/4 divided by 2/3. So it's 2 times 4, that's 8 plus 1. So that's 9 over 4 divided by 2, 3, 6 plus 1, 7 over 3. So we convert both. Put back the first fraction. Change this to multiplication. But then we invert. Alright. So 9 times 3. And 4 times 7. Alright. So that 9 3s 27. 4 7s 28. So that is indeed correct. Alright. Well done, guys. Well done. We didn't look at no order of operation. We looked at that last night, right? What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to make the two videos be one. So what we looked at last night, we're just gonna, stay away from that for tonight. So we didn't do any algebra. So I want to do that. Alright. So guys, if you haven't watched last night's video, you need to go and review that. Alright. So let us start off with a very simple one. At the PEP level, they do not give negative. So let us do this. All positive numbers, alright? So what's the value? I want you guys to go ahead and tell me what's the value of 2a plus 3b. And I want you guys to tell me what's the value of ABC. And also I want to say 5c minus 2b. Alright? So go ahead and do those and then we can chat a bit on it. Alright? Alright, 13 No man, a grade 6 maths, but guess what? All of it is the same, you know. It it in I'm doing it for the pep persons, but guess what? It's the same thing we're doing, man. It's the same thing we're doing. A lot of what they do on the pep level is also at the CSEC level. So don't be sad, man. Don't be sad. You're not wasting your time. Alright, somebody says 19. Alright, so let's work them out. So all we're doing is to substitute the values. This is called substitution. We're going to look at another form of algebra. So it's 2. Replace A with the value that we know to be 2 plus 3B. They gave us the value to be 3, so we just put it in. Alright, then we can go ahead. 2 times 2 is 4 plus 9. So that gives us 13. So yes, guys, you are indeed correct. This one says A, B, C, so which is mean A times B times C. So that's 2, 3, 6. 6 times 5 is 30. So answer is 30, 13. Right, look at this one now. 5 times C, which is 5 times 5, minus 2 times B, which is 3. So we multiply first. 5, 5, 25, minus 2, 3, 6, and that is 90. So job well done, guys. Can you solve equations? Someone says C is 5. Yeah, man, that's correct. Malachi. Alright, guys, great job, great job, great job. Let's go, let's go. Can you guys solve equations? Let's see if you can solve that. Guys, we want to look at probability also in more detail. Some persons don't get probability up to now. Those will be some worded questions. So solve that one. Call this one A. If 2x plus 5 is equal to 15, what is the value of x? Let us say 2x minus 5 is equal to 12. What's the value of x? So go forward for those. Let's see how well you guys can handle the equation. Yes, Malachi. What's up, Malachi? I'm hearing you. Seeing you. Someone says x is equal to 5, so that's for A. X is equal to 5. What about the others? $8.5. Alright. So let's work it out. In a minute, we're gonna work it out. More and more people coming on back on the live, which is good. Alright? Guys, that's just 27 likes, 80 odd people and 27 likes. Come on, man. Hit the like button, guys. Hit the like button. Alright? So let's work it out. So this means 2 multiplied by a number, then add 5, and we get 15, right? So we subtract, we take the inverse. So we subtract 5 from both sides. So we get 2x. 15 minus that gives us 10, right? And this is saying 2 multiplied by what number give you 10? And we know that it is 5. So we divide both sides by 2. So x is equal to 5. And similarly, it says 3x plus 2. So we attack the 2 first. This is a plus 2. Take the inverse or the opposite, which is minus 2. It's an equation we want to balance it. So we do that, alright? So we have 3x equal 30. And then now we divide both sides by 3. Because this is saying 3 times what give you 30? That can only be 10. Alright, this one is a little bit different. It's subtraction. So we take the opposite, which is to add. Alright, so we add 5 to both sides. And guys, this is relevant to CSEC and the city and gives also. Alright, so don't think say that's 17. We add them and we get 17 and we divide by 2. And as someone says, it is x is equal to 8.5 or 8.5. Alright, guys, not to go back a bit, but something that we didn't do a while ago. It almost slipped me. I don't know. I overlook it on my paper. I want you guys to quickly do this for me. This is a very critical component of the something. Arrange in ascending order. So just to go back, guys. Arrange these in ascending order. Let's see who can do that. Arrange these fractions in ascending order. Thanks to the likes, guys, from the smallest to the largest. Alright? That's what ascending means. If it's the opposite, it will be descending, and it will be from the largest to the smallest. Arrange those in ascending order, guys. Let's see. Alright. This is some one time. Let me just check. Just for reference. Alright. Bobby K say good night, good night. Can't type on your laptop. Alright guys, sorry about that. So sorry about that. So someone says 3/4, 4/5, 5/6, and 19/20. Alright? So we could look at it. So guys, it's very simple. How do we find the lowest common multiple of 5, 6, 4, and 20? That would be 60. 5 into 60, that goes 12 times. So multiply 4 times 12. The value of this fraction is 48. As how do we bring all of them to the same denominator? Right? So 6 into this, 10. So the value of this is 5 times 10, which is 50. And then 3/4, 4 into 4, 1. 4 into 60, that's 15. And then we multiply that, we get 45. This now goes 1 into itself, this goes 3. So that's 3 times that, and the value would be 57. So how do we look for the numbers with the smallest value, which is 45? So that's 3/4, because this match with this match with this, and this match with it, right? Next number, 4/5. This was kind of a giveaway, I think. And then 5/6. So one more, guys, and then 19/20. Only one person answered, so you guys try this one now. 2/5, 2/3. 3/4 and 1/2. Check that one, guys. Arrange in ascending order also. So it's 2/5, 2/3, 3/4, and 1/2. Malachi had said 4/5, 3/4, 6. But remember, 3/4 is actually smaller than 4/5. Yes, Cherry, you got that one correct. Cherry got that one correct. Very good, very good. Alright, more persons are subscribing to, which is a good thing. Alright, I haven't seen any answer. Whoa, we're up to 30 likes. Good, guys. Good, good, good. More persons coming on. Over 100 views now, which is good. You won't see that now. It's going to show you that 14 person watching. But that's how YouTube works. Alright? So it's good, guys. It's good. It's good. Alright, what's the LCM of 5, 3, 4, and 2? I think that would also be 60. Alright, I don't see anyone typing in the answer. What's happening, guys? What's happening? Let's go, let's go. 30 more seconds and then we go. Someone says 60. Okay, I see some answer. 3/4 is the largest. Someone is saying 3/4 is the largest. So it's 2/5, a half, 2/3, and 3/4. And that's Latoya. Very good, Latoya. Alright, so let's go. So we'll find the LCM, which is 60, right? 5 into 60, that's 12 again. So that's the value of that is 24. 3 into 60, that's 20. So the value of this would be 40. 4 into 60, that's 15. We had worked out that earlier. So that worked out to 45, and a half would be 30. So the smallest value would be 2/5, because it's 24. Next up is 30, which is a half, and then 2/3 and 3/4. Can you guys do equivalent fractions? Quickly, let's see if you guys can find the equivalent fraction. So I want you guys to find the equivalent fraction of 2/5. What will be the value for this one to make this equivalent? What should go up on top of 15 to make it equivalent? Go ahead and do that one, guys. This is a very critical component of the city and guilds also. Not just PEP, but city and guilds, and also Carlito Mullins says 6/15. Alright. Well done, guys. Well done. You guys are awesome. Just remember that. You guys are awesome. Alright? Always remember that. Alright, so guys, just in case you're wondering how we got 6, it's like you just look at these two numbers. 5 is equivalent to 15. So you're going to ask yourself, what number is either divide or multiply, right? So you ask yourself, if you're from small to big, you know multiply. So what number did they multiply 5 by to give 15, and that is 3. And you do the same thing for this, because they are equivalent. So when you break it down, both of them gonna be 2/5, right? So we can break down this 3 into 6, 2 times 3 into 5, 2 into 15, 5. So this is equivalent to this. So the fraction is the same. The value is the same. Alright, go ahead and do this one. What will be the value right here to make those fraction be equivalent? Someone says 75. Where you get 75 to? Remember, you're getting small, right? So it's from big to small. Alright guys, remember I said earlier, if it's either you're multiplying or dividing. So if you get from big to small, it means that you divide it. So you ask yourself, what did they divide 10 by to get 2? I teach at St. Mary's College, but I tutor all levels. PEP, CSEC, AdMaths, Pure Maths. Well, I'm not doing any Pure Maths this year because I took on a lot of other classes. So basically, guys, I work at all levels, alright? But I'm kind of cramped up now, so it's kind of difficult. So I'm mostly focusing on the CSEC, PEP, and I have a couple persons abroad. Alright, so let's go, guys, let's go. So we divide 10 by 5, as someone pointed out. We divide 10 by 5 to get 2, so we have to do the same thing. Whatever number we divide by, and that would be 3. Alright, so I think you guys gonna get the little idea now. So we're gonna look at, yeah man, big up Zoom, big up. Yeah, General Latino one, General Zoom, one from Grenada. Yeah man, young mathematician. Happy to have you on, man. Happy to have you on. Crazy work we've been doing, I think, over an hour. So, yeah. Alright, guys, we're going to ask you guys now to convert from a fraction to percentage. Can you guys do that? So we're going to convert 4/5. I want this be 5th again. 3/10. 9/20. Convert that to a percentage. Let's go. Maths are maths, guys. Maths are maths, and maths is life. Alright, so 9/20. What's 9/20 as a percentage? What's 4/5 as a percentage? Alright, so someone says 80%, 30%, and 45%. Mullins, you look ready for this pep thing here, man. You look ready for it. Really, Zoom? Alright, so percentage mean out of 100, right? So how will you multiply both or all of the fractions by 100%? Simplify, and that will be our answer. Alright? Yeah man, thanks guys. I see the answers coming in. Cherry, I see you putting in the answers, you know, man. So convert that, guys, by multiplying. Alright. So multiply by 100%. And from there is a cakewalk. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into this, 20. I'll multiply 4 times 20. So that's 80%. Remember, that's how your teachers calculate a grade, right? You get 3 out of 10, then put it times 100%. And then say 10 into that, 3 times 30. Oh, nobody gonna get this, you know. And then similarly, times 100. 1, 5, 9 times 5 is 45%. Alright? So nobody wants to get 5 out of 20, because that's only 45%. Alright, I'm going to ask you guys to do another thing. Can you convert from a fraction to a decimal? So let us do this. 4/5, 3/5, and 7/10. Convert these to a decimal. More likes, guys. More likes. Big up, guys. Big up. Really appreciate it. Alright. So next we are gonna move on to the probability. And you know, so persons can get a feel of what is happening. It's pretty late now, guys. You guys, thank you guys so much for staying up late. I hope persons will watch the playback. If you're just joining, you can watch from the start. And hopefully it can benefit everyone who partake in it. Alright? That's the aim. It's for everyone to benefit, not just some persons, everyone, right? Alright, so let us explore it. How do we convert from a fraction to a decimal? First, we make the denominator. When I use that, so that's 5. Alright, every whole number is a decimal point right here to the right, right? So we say 5 into 4, you can't, so you put on 0, put the point. 5 into 40, that's 8. 5, 8, 40. So you just treat it like that, so that's 0.8. Similarly, we're dividing 3 by 5, so that's 3.0. 5 into 3, you can't, put down the decimal point. 5 into 30, that's 6. 6, 5, 30. Alright, and you do the same thing for this one. 7.0, 10 into 7, you can't. 10 into 70 goes 7 times, 7 times that 70. Alright, so that's 0 0.6, 0 0.8. What about this one? 1/3. What's 1/3 as a decimal? Oh, Zoom, you don't have to use a calculator, man. Your brain sharper than any calculator. Alright, someone says 0.33333333. Alright, so you see, that is what we call a recurring decimal, right? It's gonna continue with the 3, yeah, recurring. The 3 them not go ever end. There's no ending to the 3. It's a continue to infinity. It never stop, right? Same thing with 2/3, 0.666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666666. Alright guys, so let us look at the probability now. We've been going on fine so far. And for persons who are doing CSEC, I will be here for you when your time comes around to do complete revision from fraction to vectors, alright? So probability. So probability is the possibility of something happening. It doesn't necessarily have to happen, but it's a possibility of it happening. So let us take a die, for example. A die is tossed once. What is the probability of throwing a number greater than 4? Alright, so I want you guys to tell me, a die is tossed once. What is the probability of throwing a number greater than 4? Alright guys, so what's the answer for that? What's the probability of throwing a number greater than 4? So remember, the probability is the likelihood of something happening. It doesn't necessarily have to happen, but it's the possibility of it happening. Someone says 1 out of 3. That is correct. 2 out of 6 is correct also. So let's look at the numbers. The possible numbers are this. So we can say we have 6 numbers, so that will be our denominator. Now the possible answers that greater than 4 is 5 and 6. So that's 2 over 6. And we can break it down to 1/3. Alright? So that is our answer. Alright, let's look at this one now. One is more complex. And let's see if you guys can figure out this one. So in a bag, 5 red marbles, 3 green ones, 2 blue, and 8 purple. what is the probability of choosing a red marble? So I want you guys to go ahead and do that one. What's the probability of choosing a red marble? And to make it interesting, we could look at all the colors. For persons who probably don't understand. Purple. Yeah, I think this will help them a lot. And blue. So we're gonna look at all for the red marble, the green marble, and the blue marble. I think that will give students an idea of what needed to be done to understand probability. So red marbles 5 out of 10 or a half. Five over 18, but I can't see. Oh, take it a fuzzy up. Sorry guys, sorry about that. Alright, so the first thing we need to do, very good. I see you guys add up and get 18. So that's the first thing, right? We need to know the total number of marbles in the bag. So we have 5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8. So this is 8, 10, 18. So our denominator would be 18. And then we say how many red marbles? That's 5, right? How many green? 3 out of 18. And we can break it down to 3 into 3, 1, 3 into that, 1 over 6. Same thing for purple. We have 8 over 18. Can use 2. That's 4 over 9. And for blue, 2 over 18, which is the same thing as 1 over 9. So I think that should give students a good feel of what is probability. Alright. Sorry for the persons who are saying that they can't see. I'm not sure exactly what happened. But I know sometimes the internet will chip out and that will do it. Alright. So guys, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to come on tomorrow night. I have classes. I think up to 8 o'clock I have classes. But before we go, I want to look at a few sets questions. Alright? We have done this in class with my Saturday peeps, and the students were saying, they didn't know exactly how it is done. So we're gonna stick to the PEP syllabus. So CSEC people, we will be back to go to the more advanced ones. Alright? So this is basically to suit specifically our PEP students. So I have one, the universal set is this. And set A, let us say, I'm going to put this in words now. Set of prime numbers and B, the set of even numbers. And I want you guys to say A union B. You can just type it in and A intersect B. Alright? So go ahead guys and do that one. A union B, what would be the numbers? And A intersect B, what would be the numbers for that? Hmm? Hmm? No? Alright. So someone says A intersect B is equal to 2, A union B is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So guys, this is how they can actually set the questions for the young ones. They don't must have to put the numbers. Alright. So let's go through it now. Someone included 1. Someone included 1. Oh my god, someone included 1 in the either the set of prime numbers or the even numbers. No. Oh my god, no. Alright. So let's look at, I'm gonna draw a diagram just to kind of show persons what I want. I'm gonna write in them, just write in numbers generally. Just assume there will be an intersection. So we'll name this one A, this one B, right? Union is basically all the numbers in the universal set. So the set of prime numbers, we know that 2 is a prime number, 3 and 5. Because remember, only the universal set it applies to, right? Let's just look at the set of even numbers. We have 2, 4, and 6, right? But we see 2 is common here and 2 is common here. So we can just put it here. Alright, what number is missing? 1. So 1 is in the universal set, but it's not in A nor B. So we just put it outside, right? So for the union, it's all the numbers combined. So it would be start at 2. I say Cherry included the 1. No, we don't include the 1, alright? So the universal set is all the numbers combined, right? In A and B. And for A intersect B, it's a number that is common to both. And that will be right here. So that is 2. If they had said for A, this is not a part of the something the syllabus. A union B prime, that would be 1. Alright? So it's in the universal set, but it's not in A nor B. Alright, so I hope this shed some light on it. And if it's shaded region, we have done that with my class already. So I'm assuming the guys, they are really good at that aspect of it. So should be okay. I'm gonna try see if I can come on back tomorrow. When Tuesday? Wow. Alright, today on Monday. Today on Monday. Today on Monday and tomorrow will be Tuesday. Alright guys, so let us try one more. Yeah, come off soon guys, me tired and thing, you know it already. A regular school and thing and still I put out the effort and thing, you know what I mean? Thank everyone for coming on, thank everyone for staying. Do watch the playback guys, because there's a lot of stuff on it, alright? Sometimes let us assume that they're gonna give the students the diagram and then ask them, alright? Sometimes they can do that. So you have to prepare them for anything, ain't it? Alright. Suppose they gave the students that and they asked them to find A union B. You guys go ahead and do that. A intersect B. They will ask the students that. At the C-sec level, it's more complex, but it's not so complex with them. So we're just gonna keep it within their syllabus for now. Alright, what would be A intersect B and A union B? After this, guys, we're gonna close off for tonight. But again, guys, thank you guys so much for being awesome and all of that. Alright. So I need to appreciate all of you. For the persons who did not get to be a part of the live, or if you come on late and you're watching the playback, please remember, hit the like button nevertheless. Alright, it doesn't matter. I just want my work to continue to help persons. Alright. Thank you guys so much for being a part of it. And guys, I have other videos you guys can check out. I have short videos, each topics and so forth. So you guys definitely can check out those. Alright. Help yourself, guys. Help yourself. Don't wreck yourself. Just continue to work hard and be productive in society. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I will try to come on back. I know the exam is on Thursday. Alright. So I'm gonna try to come on back before Thursday so persons can benefit from it and so forth. But please do remember to share the video with others so you know others can benefit also. We don't want to be selfish or anything like that. Tomorrow I think I'm going to look at like prime factorization and so forth along with some other topics. Definitely gonna look at those. So yeah, great things in store nevertheless. C-sec people, go on for yourself. A mad thing with you guys, alright? And guys, if you're just joining and you want to hit the like button, please feel free to do so, alright? Alright, we're gonna go through this. We have been on 2 hours, guys. 2 hours, just awesome. Alright? So A union B, it will be all of them in A and B. Whenever I even label them. Alright? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 included. 5, 6, and 8. A intersect B is what in here. So it's 4 and 8. Alright? And if they had asked us for A union B, most C-sec you see this in 7, 9. And if they had put it in words, they'd have say this is apple and this is book. Probably wrong terminology. But they say which don't need a book or apple, it would be 7 and 9. Alright? And if they ask for who is in apple and book, and it would be 4 and 8. So even if I put it in words, I've done that with my students. So they should be able to do it. Alright? And guys, if you want to be a part of my class, because the PEP syllabus, the PEP maths is in April, I think, so person still can join. All right, for CSEC people, you also can join. All right, just link me up, my number up on the channel. This is Mr. Bennett. I'm out, no doubt. Thank you guys for being a part of my channel. Big up on yourself, everybody. All right, stay safe in the street. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely, guys. So big up everybody. Thank you guys so much. If you're just joining, definitely just watch the playback. Alright? I'm out. No doubt.